So in my previous role, I worked supporting survivors of sexual violence and rape. And students made up quite a significant proportion of the people we were supporting. And working across the survivor community, across the UK, it was really apparent that many universities were much more concerned about their reputation and their ranking than even admitting there was a problem, far less trying to eradicate it or properly supporting students, using NDAs, bringing in the lawyers, the publicity people before even sort of taking the mental health support seriously. So what do you think the Office for Students can do to make sure that student victims of sexual violence on campus are the priority rather than the reputation of the university? Because the reality is that it's happening in every single university. So for a university to try and pretend it's not happening should not be the priority. It's not the reality.
So I agree with that. It is happening in every university, as are student suicides happen in every university. They're no respect for a social gradient. And it's really important that universities are as open as they feel they can be. And one of the things that's is being talked about around, I think, public services more broadly, but particularly, I think, around universities, is what would it look like to have a duty of candour in the way there is in the NHS, so that the assumption is that institutions are open about what has happened, what they've done about it, how it can be prevented in the future. And certainly, in terms of mental health, I think there'd be real benefit in doing that. I think universities struggle, and I think it's a parallel issue to sexual violence. They struggle, I think, with engaging with families about what has. That's what I hear this a lot from bereaved families. They struggle engaging with bereaved families quickly enough or openly enough. I think universities would admit that. I can see there'll be similar issues around some elements of sexual violence, and we need to make sure we get that openness and honesty across the whole range of institutions. Only if we manage to do that will we all learn, and will people feel reassured that if it does happen, it will be sorted out in the immediate case, and that lessons will be learnt, and we'll try and prevent it in the future. So I'm very much with you on that issue about what I frame as candour.
Thank you.